Hello there, Rhinohorn 125, back again with another review of my big long strand of reviews I've been doing. And I am so happy to have got this. I got it when it was $25 on Amazon, right after I did the day after I noticed that it went back up, which is like 45, somewhere in the 40s now. On Big Bad Toy Store, it still is pretty cheap, so if you want to get this, that's going to be your option of getting it cheaper, or if you have some kind of store that sells NECA for their regular price. Also, hope you like my new intro. I wanted to do something more stylish than my other one, and I'll probably off and on use all three of them. This isn't really important, but I just wanted to say because one I just had at the beginning of the video I'll use sometimes, and then the sped up of me drawing one I'll be used sometimes, and then the one I've used for a while before I'll probably use sometimes, but I like this new one the best and I'll probably use it the most, but I just pick and choose whenever. But anyway, let's get to the review. Stop talking about things that don't involve with the review. But anyway, on the front you get the Part 4 mask from the cover of the movie poster or DVD, and it's kind of weird that they somehow flipped the image. I don't know, but this is on the wrong side. It's just kind of weird. I don't really know, but you know, whatever. It's been like that since the movie came out, so can't really complain about it. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Nice black background on the side here. Get a nice picture of the figure. Let's move this up a little bit. Friday the 13th, final chapter. NECA Real Toys. Real toys as in movies. On the other side, it's the same thing. On the bottom, nothing much, just stuff like that. And then you get a nice picture of Jason on the back here, in here with different things. And he does come with a Pilmella voorhees tombstone, which is very nice. Friday the 13th. And you guys pause and read that if you like. So, it's okay. Sorry, I wasn't really reading it for a second, and I thought it was in a different language. But when you open it up, you get a picture of Jason here with his axe as the figure, and then you get a nice look at the figure inside the packaging. Sorry about all the glare because of the light outside, but looks very nice. So this is a definitely must-keep box, and I will keep it for him, definitely. I really do. I want to get that ultimate Ash vs. Evil Dead. Comes with several different heads. Comes with the mechanical hand and chainsaw. Even though I do have every Ash vs. Evil Dead figure you can get right now, except that one. So I do need to get my hands on that, so I can have a box like this for him. But not only that, I mean, I just want the figure because I do collect anything Army of Darkness or Evil Dead. So let's get Jason out of the box and take a look. Alright, so here Jason is out of the package, and as usual, I will first go through the accessories, and he has got a lot. So if this video does end up being a longer review, so just stick around if you want to watch. It might be a longer review. So first things first is we have the standard axe. It does not have blood on this one, which I actually do like, because the only axe I have came with my Evil Dead 2 Ash, and it has some green blood on it. So it's nice to have an axe that doesn't have blood on it. You can add blood if you wanted to, of course, but I think it looks pretty nice. Not a whole lot of detail, but enough. Very nice. And then my favorite, of course, the machete, and it does have blood on it. I really love how the blood looks on this one. Here, and nice, I like the handle as well. The little nails in there. Looks very nice and brown, and once again the blood does look very good. So next thing we do, we have the saw, which, you know, it would be very cool if they released a pack that had what is his name? I cannot remember the guy's name in Part 4 that he sliced his throat with a saw, but that guy, that'd be cool if they had some kind of set where it came with him. You put the saw in his neck. I mean, but that's kind of too much to ask, I guess. I mean, maybe. But NECA does do a lot of cool stuff, so. Saw look very nice. The blood looks nice. nice and dirtied up. I really do like the paint wash on that. It's just kind of dirtied. It's hard to focus on this since it's so, if I do this. Sorry guys. Alright, there we go. So, as you can see, it looks very nice. You can even see like the screw there where you can actually take off the blade. That is very, very nice. It's probably about the most detailed one. And then here is the, it's not a butcher knife. I'm trying to, I don't know why I can't think of what this knife is called for some reason, but it's a knife. It's the one that went in, I'm having trouble remembering characters' names, you know. I mean, why remember their names? They're all gonna die. But, yeah, so it went in someone's head in the movie, one of the teenagers. And I remember the scene, I just can't remember the kid's name. But this does look very nice. Nice. Love how there's dark and lighter blood. The handle's pretty straightforward of a brown. Doesn't look like wood, really. It's just kind of brownish. And I do like the silver and that they put a hole. But it does look really nice. No complaints. Next thing is just a standard just knife. And I really do like this knife, the butcher knife. Does look nice. I really like the blood and the way they did that. It made it light and then kind of dark. They didn't do as good a job as they did on the other knife with that, but it still looks good. No complaints. And just like on the machete, you can see the little rivets or nails in there, screws, whatever. And the last weapon, not really a weapon, but I really do love that they included this. I think that's cool. And I would never display him holding this. I would most definitely, if I found the correct character, take a picture of him stabbing him in the eye, since I do take pictures. That's why I love all these accessories. I can use them for other things too. Put some nice looking blood on there. It's got a lot of detail. And I think he would hold it right here. I'd have to actually watch the movie scene to see where he would hold it good. But I'm going to show all this stuff, him holding it, to show you guys. And the next thing is his hand. His nice, dirty, big, Brutus hands with his long, nasty, black nails. Looks very nice. One thing, this is not a complaint, it's more of a suggestion. This does come with a lot of stuff, but one thing I do wish it came with is the right hand of a hand that's just stretched like that. So, you know, you can take a picture of Jason just walking around. There's no weapon. But, you know, it's fine because if I'm going to put any weapon in his hands, it's either going to be the axe or the machete. But definitely the other weapons too, but if I were to display him, it'd be definitely the machete or axe. Next accessory is the other head, which looks very nice. And if you want a whole recap on every Jason, NECA Jason that came out with this type of body sculpt, not like the statue ones, go check out Review Spot's video. I'll have both of the links in the description for both of his videos where he reviews this Jason and he reviews the other. But he does talk a lot about how the masks look compared to the movie. I'm not going to get into it, and that's why I'm putting those in the description below. So I really do love the way this mask looks. I have a part 4 Jason mask for me, for a cosplay. I have not yet finished. And yeah, this looks very nice and rubbery, and it fits nice. I really do love this head. You can fit the machete in here. Yeah, so there we go. Where it just slides down into his head. Very gruesome. We do need to get a Tommy from that scene. That'd be very cool. So that fits in there nicely, and I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong, you can put the axe in here. Maybe you can't. I don't want to chip paint or anything. Yeah, I don't think you can. You may be able to put the machete in there, even though that wasn't... No, it doesn't really fit in there. Plus, this is part 4, so, I mean, he doesn't get it in his head in that one. But it very, very nice. So you can just look at the detail on this. It's very nice. I really do love this sculpt. Part 4 is one of my favorite Jasons. And another thing about getting this figure is I'm a big Friday the 13th fan. My favorite is Jeepers Creepers and Evil Dead, but I wanted a Jason, and I've considered getting all of them. I mean, not actually getting every single one of them, but I wanted to at least get one of them. And I finally found these ultimate ones, and I just kind of I pretty much needed it. It comes with a lot of stuff. It's one of my favorite versions, and so it's the only Jason I'm really going to go after unless they make a part 7. That would just be so insane looking. I actually almost can't imagine that as a NECA figure, but they will do it. I'm not going to say for sure, but they have to sometime in the future. So they've done almost every part, and they might do every. Alright, so here's the tombstone. Very nice thing to display him with. Nice, you can make a diorama and put this, like a graveyard kind of thing. Pamela Voorhees, 1930, 1979, at rest. Sort of, because, you know, she's still controlling her son, even in death. And I love the dirt right there. Looks very good. And I noticed on review spots that the coloration, it was lighter, and then all of a sudden it got darker. Mine is not like that. I got very lucky with it not doing that. It's just all kind of flows, and it looks very nice. So that does look, I really like that. And it is a pretty hard but material down here. Up here as well, but then right in between it's kind of a rubbery-ish kind of thing. Like if you wanted to stab with a knife or get an X-Acto knife and just like cut this out, you could. I feel like, I don't know. I don't really know. But it does feel kind of squishy right there, but not much. Alright, and now to the figure itself. Just 1 second. Alright, so had to put the tripod in a better position. So let's look at the articulation. Arm can fully rotate all the way back. You can go up that much, down that much. Bend, very nice at the arm, and go back and forth. Could completely swivel there. Hand can fully rotate, go up and down if you put it at a certain angle. Use that angle. I don't really know. And then you can make it go side to side. So very nice articulation there. He has somewhat of an ab crunch, but, you know, the shirt's rubberized, so it can bend more than it could if it was plastic. And then he has a little bit of waist articulation. Legs go forward and back, in and out, but not too much. And plus, it's Jason. I mean, what are you gonna, what kind of dynamic poses are you gonna put Jason in where he's... But you could have him, like, lunging very nicely like that. But mostly you're probably going to have Jason displayed just kind of walking, because, you know, he takes it easy. He's a good guy. Does murder teenagers, but they are on his property. So, nice articulation in the knee. Bends there, and I love that they covered up the articulation there with that. I really like that they did that. And they do that with the Ash as well, and the Freddy Krueger. Ankle. Goes back and forth like that, goes down, and not really, and goes up a tiny bit, but that's not a problem because he stands very well. Other hand bends the same as the other one, articulation on the wrist. And head, you could fully rotate his head, but I don't really like doing it. I just did it for the video just now, but you can look up quite a ways enough and look down quite a ways. You can also make him look down more by bending him down. Good luck having him stand like that, though. Mask can come off and reveal that wonderful looking face. So I'll just get right into detail on this guy. So, once again, very nice head sculpt. This is before he got the machete in the side of the face by Tommy. Very nice wrinkles in the shirt. I really do like that. And the shirt's pretty clean-ish. I mean, you can slightly see a little bit of dirt, but barely. I really do like that. He's also got some bloodied up pants here, and some dirt on pants, and his nice veiny, grimy hands there. Nice right there as well with the long nails. This is his choking hand. Grab you by the head and squeeze you till your eyes pop out. Really do like the shoes as well. They put some dirt on there as well. Jason's got nice style. I mean, he does. I mean, look, he's just got the flannel on. He's got the khakis, and then he's just got some nice shoes. He does have pretty good style for a guy that goes around murdering people. Some nice dirt down here, nice wrinkles in the pants. So well, and there's even like pockets on the pants you can see there, and of course the shirt. So, and the shirt looks really nice. and you can't see up in there, but I kind of wonder what it looks like, but not that much, and I'm definitely not going to be ripping this or anything, but very nice figure. Now before I get to him holding, before I get him holding his accessories, I'm going to compare him to figures. I also forgot to show the mask. Looks very nice as well. And I'm pretty sure, maybe, yeah, it's different than this one. This one's a little darker. This one's got the faded chevrons down here. I kind of like this one a little better, but I don't really know. Can't really pick too much. But they do both fit on there, so if I wanted this one on there, I could. So, yeah, I think that actually kind of looks better to me, mainly because the chevrons are still red. But this one's just more faded, a lot more faded, I should say. So, sorry, this is not focused. But anyway, let's get to size comparison. Here he is next to Ash. I just got this Ash instead of the normal Ash with the chainsaw, just because, no really reason. Just grabbed this one. They are the same height, so, you know, it doesn't really matter, but very nice scale, I would think, because, you know, Jason is a big guy, so I think that is, and also, this Ash is actually a little smaller, of 7-inch scale than most, the Ash vs. Evil Dead series. I noticed they are. And with NECA, I noticed they're starting to scale down a little bit more, and it might be, I may be wrong, but it might be because of Jason and the aliens and all that, and the Predators. They don't want the humans to scale up to them, because Predators are tall, Jason's tall, aliens are tall, so they don't, I don't know, I just kind of noticed that NECA's been scaling down a little bit with some of their figures, not all, but most. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Infinite Series Spider-Man, which is pretty much the same size as the Ash, so not much of a difference, but you can put him with Marvel Legends, since Jason is pretty tall anyway, so you can pretty much fit him in. Just like Predators and Aliens, you can fit him in with 6-inch, because they are supposed to be tall. But they're a little bit more taller compared to Marvel Legends and such, because they're shorter than NECA, but not too short, as you can see. See, Ash is a little taller, but not by much. So. And here he is next to Ben Kenobi, which I recently did a review on, if you want to go check that out. I think this is a good size, somewhat. It's different proportions. I mean, he's kind of the same size as Obi-Wan, but proportions are different. Maybe it's just me. But Jason, once again, is tall, so this is actually a pretty good height, I think. That's just my opinion. It's somewhat of a good height. It's not all the way there, but it's pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys, like, switching out the head and hand, but switching out the head, I mean, it's just normal. See, it pops off like that, and you just put the other one on, which, I mean, you get the basic idea, but I'm just going to keep this head on right now. You know, just put his mask on, because, you know, he doesn't want you to see his face, just like... But, anyway, this, I don't know exactly what hand is supposed to hold what, I wouldn't say, but let's just, take a look. So I'll just bring all these over here. So let's just see what fits in what. So there he is holding the knife that I still can't remember what kind of knife that is for some reason. I just popped the hand off. But, so, there he holds that, very nice. And next is the axe, and I think this is the correct hand to put the axe in. Yes, it is. So you can actually, he holds it pretty firm at any place it is, because his last finger there is pretty close to his hand, so he holds things very nice. So he looks pretty good with that as well. Next is the machete, and there we go, and that is the most iconic and the best of them all. But I also do really love the axe. So that fits nicely. And I would be careful, like, putting in and out way too much, because you will start probably chipping the paint. I've seen that in other videos. In this hand here, since I'm not going to actually put it on the figure right now, but I think this one is meant for that, because this is more opened of a hand. But if I can just... There we go. So yeah, this is what that hand is meant for, holding that. And it holds it very nicely. I'll just real quick just put his hand on there, since it's not that hard to do. So there he is holding that. He holds it very nicely. And it looks very nice as well. So you can put it at like this angle, because that's about the angle he had it when he was cutting the guy. His neck. So just put that back on. And then this right here, I don't know exactly where he held it. Thinking about it. I mean, is it that? He could have. I don't really remember. But, I mean, it fits in his hand. But I really do like that they added this, and I will most likely figure that out. And then here he is, last but not least, holding the normal knife. Jason holds his knife like this. I really want a Michael Myers NECA. They really need to do that. They need to get the rights, because the guy told me that they didn't have the rights to do that. Something with NECA and the, people made Halloween and whatnot. And I just really wish they would, because it'd just be amazing. That's like a dream come true. I got Ash, I got Freddy, I got Jason. I want that, and I really hope, more than Michael Myers, I really hope they make a Jeepers Creepers from the new movie. I heard a rumor that they were, but rumors, sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not, and I hope it is. Someone I know did a whole video about the new Jeepers Creepers movie way before it was even completely announced, or in production, saying something about NECA. So, yeah, so I guess we'll see. But, all in all, this is a very wonderful figure. Highly recommend it. You can also, right at this moment, you'd want to get on Big Bad Toy Store to get this guy. And they have the Ultimate Part 3. But I liked this one's accessories a little more. It didn't really completely matter. I was more just wanting a Jason, and I saw this and it was $25, and I really do like this version, so, I didn't really even think about it. So, yeah. Other than this review, I think one more thing is coming in. I don't know what it is, actually, because it was one of my birthday, things I didn't know I was getting. So, I was told there's one more thing coming in, I actually don't know what it is. So we'll see, and we'll see if I'm going to review it. But this guy gets a 10 out of 10, most definitely. Very proud to own this Jason. I'm definitely not going to be going after another Jason. Part 6 I've thought about getting, but he is very expensive on Amazon. I haven't really looked on Big Bad Toy Store, but not too worried about it. And yeah, so unless they make a part 7, I'm most likely not going to be going after a Jason. And a Freddy vs. Jason, NECA Jason would be awesome too. All those would be great. So yeah, and suggestions for NECA, Jeepers Creepers from the new movie, or the other ones. It doesn't really matter. Make all of them. I'd get all of them. And just, definitely, Army of Darkness Ash would be wonderful. I would really love that. I can't really imagine what they would do with the cape, though. What I'm talking about, Army of Darkness Ash, is with the armor, and then he's got the gauntlet, and it'd be nice if it came with, he's got the medieval shirt on. You guys probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen Army of Darkness, but yeah, so I really do hope for that in the Jeepers Creepers. And, of course, Michael Myers. Those are my 3 most wants of NECA. And I got a lot more, like a Mad Max and Bruce Willis. It'd just be from Die Hard. But, yeah, so maybe that's too much of a wanting and wishing thing, but it's just, NECA makes a lot of wonderful figures off movies, and I can just see that happening, maybe. Can't really see the Mad Max ever happening, of all those I mentioned, but it'd be okay, I guess. I think I'm going to live without a Mad Max figure. They don't really make them, except Hot Toys. So, but anyway, hope you liked this review. Like I said, it was going to be a longer review. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and look in the description below for the link if you want a video, half of Review Spot's video. I'm going to put both of the links to both of his reviews on this, the part 4 and the part 3 of Ultimate Jason. And he talks a lot about how the masks look different and how the figures were just combined, all that stuff. So if you want to check that out, just look below. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.